really just trying to work on a big thing of bluegrass flat picking. You know, I focused on my left hand stuff a lot, but really the time that I spent practicing and working on stuff was mostly the right hand technique because, you know, when people are starting to do bluegrass flat picking, it seems like a lot of the issues will arise in the right hand. So that one was a really good one to get the alternate picking down for because it's, you know, it's a lot, you're hitting kind of the same notes. There's not a big jump anywhere in it, you know, it's just sort of playing over a chord progression.
So is it always strict alternate, or do you vary it sometimes if
It's very rarely that I vary it. You know, there the occasional time, more or less when I'm playing rhythm, that like I'll hit, you know, like that's several downstrokes in a row.
So you're always up, down, up, down.
But it's 98.8% of the time it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that one's a good one to practice just because, you know, again, like I really liked that song because it kind of incorporated the rhythmic. That part of it, and then so when I would practice, it would be just practicing that D section. I learned all the whole song, but I would really just practice that over and over. And then, you know, from that, it was just like building it up and building it up and building up and, you know, playing it very slow. One of the things that I really tried to work on when I was just getting everything sort of, you know, together with my right hand was cross picking patterns, and doing, you know, just simple things over a chord. Like this morning and every other day when I pick up a guitar, the first thing that I'll do is I try to think of it as like playing the piano, getting the right hand and the left hand working together. And so again, I don't worry as much about my left hand as I do my right hand. And one of the things I'll do is just play a C chord and play over it, and you know I'll do just a cross picking pattern. I'll take it 3-note clusters, and so I'll play like 6-5-4, 5-4-3, 4-3-2, 3-2-1. So. And you know, it sounds really simple, but when you really are focusing on the direction that you're hitting the strings and the pick angle and the alternate picking down up strokes, you know, I start out really slow and then I build it up and play faster, and it just really helps me to get everything sort of going. Another biggie that I try to focus on with that is just the movement of my wrist. You know, a lot of people that bluegrass flat pick, they'll end up having trouble with their arms, or just their forearms, or they'll have tension, elbow, yeah, and it's a lot of pressure. You know, it's very physical. Playing guitar in general is very physical. Playing bluegrass, it ends up just being a lot of tension and just a lot of physicality, and so really I tried to focus on how little movement I can achieve and actually hit the note and get the tone and the clarity that I want to get. So that cross picking thing, I still do it, you know, 20 years later, just because it really helps me to get going, and it helps just focusing on, you know, these little bad habits that I got into, fixing those. I taught at a camp with Kenny Smith a couple years ago, and we were just talking about our different styles. You know, I grew up going to jam sessions, playing bluegrass guitar. The big thing is you want to be louder than the banjo. And, you know, partially, you know, it's an unachievable goal, and that's why you get in a band that doesn't have a banjo player.
Mandolin's a little better.
Mandolin's a little better, you know. But I play very hard, and you know, it's been something that I've tried to work through and not do. and that cross-picking thing's helped a lot. But when Kenny and I were talking, he likes to just see how lightly he can touch a string to where it'll still make a note and, you know, not buzz out, and that's how hard he plays. He plays very soft. I didn't really take anything from that. I still play way too hard. But it is something I'm working on, and it's something that I would suggest people work on when you're doing the cross-picking patterns or when you're practicing. You know, a big thing for me is that, you know, I go out on stage and I tense up, and we're playing songs very fast, and, you know, I was feeling sort of worn out by the third song. And so it's all, to me, I like to just practice with intent, you know, and I make a master list and I go through that list, and weekly I try to, you know, pick a few things that I want to work on and take it in very, very achievable doses, you know. But there's things that have been on my list for 15 years now, and that cross-picking thing is one of them. You know, it's like that. I know I want to work on that. I know I want to keep getting my right hand more relaxed, and that's part of it. You know, it's just practicing with intent, and unfortunately doing the same thing over and over and over again. You know, that
You
takes a lot.
demonstrate that cross-picking?
Yeah, so the cross-picking thing, again, it's just, and I'll play it really slow. It's just 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. And obviously, if C chord's driving your family crazy, you can move to other chords, you know. A diminished, yeah, make it fun.
The neat thing about that is you're down, up, down, then you're up, down, up. And that really works, that it gets you into that pattern.
Exactly, yeah,
Those triplets.
it's, yeah, you know, again, it's all about the right hand. It's all about getting that, you know, whenever, I was talking to one of the beginner classes yesterday, and, you know, even if you, if you have to play softly in your house, you can always just palm mute. I don't know that that's really gonna be any better at driving your family less crazy, but, you know, maybe.
Turn the TV on.
Yeah, that's right.
Or grab an electric guitar.
Yeah.
Find a solid body.
Do you picture the alternate picking kind of as like just the same thing that you do with regular picking but faster, or does it hit a certain speed and then you kind of switch to a different technique?
To me, like the alternate picking thing just helps with speed. You know, it's just a more efficient way to get the speed up. When I'm playing at a slow tempo, I don't really follow that. You know, like a lot of it, again, it comes back to the whole volume thing.
But
Like,
you don't like hold the pick differently,
I don't.
like at a slower speed and then.
I really don't. The only
faster
time that I
change it?
hold the pick any differently, is when I'm playing like double stops, and it's just like I don't have an accurate measurement of it, but you know, I grip the pick really hard. But on the double stop stuff, so like the two notes together is sort of a fiddle thing. Like we were talking about Gold Rush, so I'll play a little bit of that. So like that, which is just a fiddle thing, you know, it's a fiddle tune, I play the fiddle licks on it. That's the only time that I like loosen my pick slightly, but that's really it, you know. If I'm playing a 2-hour set, I'm gripping pretty tight, you
How
know.
often are you pinky anchoring?
That's always gonna be my question.
Because I saw
There's-
earlier you weren't, and
Now you
on this
are.
one you are.
Yeah, that don't watch what I do.
We can do